Thank you. You sit down then. Let's try and get a bit of lighting. Oh, let's just quickly do this. Hi. Can you lie down, Hank? Can you lie down? No, I don't want your paw. You just lie down. No, I don't want your paw. It's dirty, darling. Lie down. Oh, there we go. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I thought I would just quickly put this video together. We are just about to go out for a late lunch, early tea. Just waiting for gas, so I thought I would film this now. Quick video to talk through what next, what races I've got coming up, the back end of 2024 into 2025, and yeah, just to talk about my race plans really. If anyone new around here, hi, I'm Laura and welcome to, I guess, my channel, which is mainly centered around triathlon, fitness, racing, and just having a great time. So welcome. If you're new, please subscribe if you'd like to stick around. Also, for anyone new around here, I qualified for Kona.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, that was so hard.
Sub 10 club?
Yeah.
Are you the sub 10 club? Are they happy tears?
Back in August at Ironman Copenhagen, I got 9 hours 53. Super proud of that, and yeah, qualified for Kona. We're going to Kona. Spoiler alert, that is the main goal for next year. But I've got some plans leading up to that. Now, what I learned from my season this year was that doing 2 Ironmans in 1 year is just not the one. Like, I would not recommend it. Don't do it. Awful idea. And it was good that I learned that this year, because obviously going into next year into Kona, the last thing I want is to feel fatigued leading into that. So it was good to try out whether doing an Ironman before, like your main Ironman, is a good idea or not. Turns out it's not a good idea, because if you haven't watched my Ironman Portugal video, well, you'll see what happened in that. So go and watch it if you haven't already. So it's winter now, obviously it's November, almost December, a couple of days it's gonna be December, and I just want to do some fun stuff, because the whole of last year was just Ironman. It was all consuming, to be fair, the last 2 years, and you know, that's how I wanted it to be. Like, if you want to perform at the highest level, like for yourself, then you have to be all in, and it does have to take over your life, and it was all very much Ironman, like long course racing. And what I really want to do, like the end of this year and moving into next year, before I start prepping for Kona, is just bring some enjoyment back into it. Now, that's not me saying I didn't enjoy my Ironman prep, but towards the end of a big Ironman block or a couple of years of just focusing on these big races, it just becomes a lot, and you kind of stop enjoying it quite as much. So the goal is to just bring it back to why I got into triathlon in the first place, you know, the fun of it, doing some shorter races, doing some more local races, and just having a great time. So in 5 days' time, I've been roped into doing Hyrox London mixed doubles. So I'm doing it with one of our friends called Dan, who is like ultimate Hyrox athlete. He like does singles in like 57 minutes or something. It's crazy. He's amazing. And his mixed doubles partner had to drop out, so I've been roped into that because apparently I can run fast. Debatable off the back of doing Ironman last year, but we'll see. We will see. Hopefully he will do all the stations, I will run next to him, and that will be that. So yeah, that's in 5 days' time. Basically, I've got 8x1k to do. That's my only job. I've told everyone that is my only job. Hopefully I can do 8x1k best efforts, hold around the 4-minute mark, and we'll see. We'll see what happens there. So Hyrox London mixed doubles is in 5 days. Then in 13 days, so about a week after that, we've got Hyrox Stockholm, and I'm doing open singles, is that what it's called? I'm doing singles. I wanted to do that. I wanted to just try a singles race and just see what it was like. So again, not using this as like one of my peak races or something that I want to podium in. I literally want to go and do the event and just experience what it's like to race Hyrox singles. Hyrox Stockholm, 7th of December, singles. Fingers crossed. And then after that, I've not actually entered yet, but basically I want to get a bit faster with my running. So 10k is a half marathon. I want to try and improve my 10k PB, which is 40:03, and I want to try and improve my half marathon PB, which is 1:29:15, I think it is. The goal is to really work on my running in this off season, because obviously when I was off the back of my Ironman prep, it just became very ploddy, and you know, you rarely do any hard efforts, you're just trying to get the volume in. So bring the volume down, getting faster, getting stronger in my run, and potentially doing Tatton Park 10k. Not entered it yet, but I think that that's going to be the plan, just to give it a try. That is the 14th of December. Moving into then next year, so 25th of Jan is Hyrox Manchester. So again, I'm doing the doubles there, but it's female doubles, and we're doing the pro, I think. So again, kind of been roped into that. It was a good idea at the time, and to be fair, by that time, so that's in 8 weeks time, so by then hopefully I'll have a bit more speed in my legs, and hopefully I'll be able to like do my partner proud, because she's an incredible athlete. So again, fingers crossed. And this first one, I'm like, well, these are all Hyrox races, so I'm just crossing my fingers for these. We move sort of into my field again. So March, 16th of March, Gaz and I are doing the Rivington Firefighters 2-Up duathlon. So basically that is a run, bike, run event. You have to do it in a pair, and you have to stay with your pair the whole time. So I think a lot of it is down to like tactics, and on the bike you're drafting and you're working together. So it'll probably be like a zone 2, zone 3 effort for Gaz, and it'll be like an all-out effort for me. So that'll be interesting, but I think that'll be really fun, just again doing something different. You know, those are the kind of races you don't get to do when you're training for an Ironman. So because obviously Kona isn't till October, we've got ages, so doing that sort of thing in March and just keeping the enjoyment there is the most important thing for me, like at the start of next year. So yeah, that duathlon with Gaz, I think we'll have a great time doing that. I think that'll be good fun. And then a week later, 23rd of March, Malaga half marathon. So apparently that's quite a flat and fast course, and that gives me 17 weeks until that. So looking to try and PB my half marathon in that race. So that'll be a nice trip away. I think some of the group are doing Hyrox in Malaga that weekend, and then some of the girls are doing the Malaga half marathon. So that'll be a nice trip away. And then we're into Mallorca. So we've not entered this yet, but I'm pretty sure Gaz and I need to enter it, but I'm pretty sure we're going to then do the Porta Colom triathlon. So that's a funny distance. That's like I think it's like a 500 meter swim, a 50k bike, with a climb up in San Salvador and back down, so quite a lot of elevation across that 50k, and then a 5k run. So quite a relatively long bike in comparison to the swim and the run. So that's on the 13th of April. So the plan is to go out to Mallorca and do maybe like 3 or 4 weeks out there. So that will be at the start of the trip, and then towards the end of the trip on the 10th of May, we then have, here he is, I'm just filming my what race I'm doing next year. So yeah. Just speaking to myself. We've then got both of us Mallorca 70.3. So that is the 10th of May. So yeah, that will round off the end of that trip. I think we're going to go for like 4 weeks. So Porta Colom triathlon at the beginning, Mallorca 70.3 at the end of that trip on the 10th of May. We both did that last year, and hopefully we're both going to go and PB that race. That's going to be a great one. I don't think I'll PB it. Well, you'll be better. Season best. You'll at the start of the season, you'll be better than you were last year. 100%. Hopefully. Better be. So Mallorca 70.3 is the first sort of slightly longer distance triathlon that we'll be doing next year. We then come back, and a week later I'm doing Southport standard distance, so Olympic distance triathlon, and that was the first ever standard distance triathlon I did, and I think that was back in 2019. So the goal there is to absolutely smash the time that I did back when I first ever did it, and the goal there is to try and podium at that race, because I think I'm capable of that. So that'll be good fun, because I've not done anything shorter like that. It'll hurt because obviously those shorter distances you just kind of go all out. Then we've got a little bit of, oh no, we don't have a little bit of break, May, June, we go straight into it. So then start of June is Bolton 70.3. So did that last year, again, well, this year, and again, the goal is obviously to try and beat the time that I did this year, and it's another just like bit of a warm up ahead of obviously Kona. It's the last race I'll do before then Kona, which is in October, so it gives me then a bit of a break for the rest of June. We've got like a friend's wedding and we'll probably have a bit of downtime. That gives us a good sort of 3-month build then into Kona, and it just gives me time to focus on Kona and Ironman prep. A lot of heat prep I think will be going down, and just a hell of a lot of volume. Obviously we'll be into the British summer by then, so fingers crossed we get a nice summer. We can be doing lots of training and riding and running outside, and yeah, essentially that is the final build into Kona. Yeah, that's crazy to think that that's the whole of next year already planned. So yeah, those are my races for next year. Obviously main one being Kona, but I want to also make sure I enjoy the whole of next year and not just think, oh, solely about Kona. It is obviously my main goal and it's going to be the trip of a lifetime, but I want to just really bring it back to why I do triathlon and just doing some fun races and entering some running events and just, yeah, doing some more local stuff as well. And I'm really, really excited to be able to do that. So that is my race schedule for next year. Comment below if you are doing any of those races, because it'd be so great to see any of you at those races. I think Gaz is doing most of those ones that I said. It's going to be a really great year. So thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video.